So, you know, I was in college, like I was saying, just like y'all. Who's in college? Whoa! Who's in debt? Notice how those things are synonymous. Anyways, you know how I got out of debt? I was an RA. She said Jesus. That's always the answer, right? You know how I got dressed this morning? Jesus. It's like no one can really like check you on it. They're like, yeah. It's like the coverall.
You can't dispute that.
Now the thing that is held together. It's held together by him. Okay, so it's the coverall. It's definitely a Jesus juke though, but I'll give it to you.
I appreciate that.
So I was in college like you, and the way I got out of debt was I was an RA. Y'all know what that is?
Best jobs ever!
AKA take all the beer out of your dorms. That's their job.
Hey!
I was the one. Is anybody an RA in here? Woo! Yeah! You're the most hated woman on campus, right?
Yeah!
I know all the drills, but guys, you were being loud. I don't want to do this, but you're forcing my hand. Give me all the blues. They're like, we don't have it. Sir, you're sitting on a 12 back. I need you to go ahead and rise up. You hiding beer everywhere. You're like, under the sink? For real, you got a 40? Get creative with it. That's how I paid for college though. You know, because that paid for all my dorm fees. And then I just had to, you know, go ahead and figure out the rest. Figured it out through rap. It was good. Anyways, when I was in college, being hated by everyone because I was taking their beer and their weed as an RA, I told you I was a part of InterVarsity, which was training me up to, you know, be a leader. I actually attribute a lot of my spiritual development to when I was in college. Because there's never such a unique time as where you're at right now in life. Never will you run into that many people. You're gonna take a selfie while I'm telling the story? That's what you're gonna do? So many college students do that. I can't believe I just encouraged that mess. Just some respect. Never in life will you ever run into the same group of people on the planet that you're about to run into while you're on in college. Seriously. When I was thinking about taking missions trips, I was like, maybe I should just go to a college campus. That's the most number of like languages spoken and nationalities, like people from other countries coming together. That's quite the mission field, my friends. And so when I was there, you know, I started to develop my own relationship with Jesus. Here's what happened. Basically, when you leave your mom's house, you had to learn how to cook for yourself. And you know what I'm talking about? I set my dorm on fire trying to fry some chicken the first time. Bad situation. Little word to the wise, never fill the oil up to the top. Spills over. And here's another one. Don't ever try to take a big gulp 7-Up cup, fill it up with water and try to throw it under. That's another thing. Not saying I did it. Just saying if I did, it would probably went really bad and burned a lot of stuff. But don't do it. So anyways, I'm alive today. So, not only was I learning how to cook, but my faith was finally becoming my own. There's in those scary, uncomfortable places where you set out to be, what is that? I get it. It looks cool. Wait a second. I can't finish a story. I got ADP up here. Blowing the fart smoke behind me. My faith was becoming my own too. And that's when I really started walking with God for myself, because there was nobody waking you up like, hey, we gotta go to church, get up. Get out of bed, let's go. Everything started to become my own decision, and that is really where God was challenging me and I was growing. And one of the things that inspired me the most was a group of artists, hip-hop artists, that were saying, we're unashamed of the gospel. For it's the power of God for salvation for anybody who believes. And so, like my friend I was going to invite out tonight, his name was McCray. You guys know who that is? Yeah. Oh, she's salty still. She's like, we know who he is. I was listening to that music and it was inspiring me. It was encouraging me. And they had this motto. They said 116 for Romans 1:16. And man, I want to inspire y'all to not be ashamed of the gospel. Never be afraid of sharing your faith, of communicating what God has done in your life. Have some tact, please. All right? Think about it. You got some weirdo running up to you, screaming at you the first time you met him? No, all right? Have some tact. Invite him over for pizza, hang out, do something normal. Go ahead and build a relationship. But that was something that really changed my life, man. To hear other people were living unashamed of their faith, to live life on mission with Jesus, to enjoy him, to know him, and try to make him known. So I hope that y'all go home and do that today. And when you do, just remember that not only where you are is important, but taking your faith to the nations, to think locally and globally is massive. See, I think globally. I married a Boricua Latina. Just, all right, I thought global. I met her and I was like, hey, we just planted a church in Washington Heights, uptown New York City, where it's mostly Latinos. And I was like, listen, I need to learn some Spanish. She was like, mira loco, ¿qué quieres? What you want to know? She don't sound like that, I just mess with her. I said, yo. Jay, you was offended?
You just made it sound so unattractive.
Well, she was like, I want you. That's my game plan to keep guys away. You know what I'm saying? Strategy. I said, babe, I need to learn some Spanish. Can you teach me? She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'll teach you. I said,
teach you some Spanish.
I said, babe, how do you say 116? And you know what she said?